In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change privacy settings in Google Calendar. By the end, you'll know exactly how to control who can see your calendar and what details are visible, whether you're publishing a schedule for a team or simply keeping personal plans private. Start by opening Google Calendar in your web browser and make sure you're signed into the account that owns the calendar you want to manage. Once the calendar loads, look to the left side of the screen. You'll see a section labeled My Calendars, which lists all calendars connected to your account. Find the specific calendar whose privacy you want to change. Hover over that calendar's name and click the Options button, which looks like three vertical dots. This opens a small menu with additional controls. From that menu, choose Settings and Sharing. This takes you to the calendar's dedicated settings page where all sharing and visibility options live. On this page, look for the section titled Access Permissions for Events. This is the key area that determines how broadly your calendar can be viewed outside your account. Here, you'll see the option to make your calendar publicly accessible on the web. If your goal is to publish your calendar so anyone can view it, useful for public events, community schedules, or a website, turn on Make Available to Public. When you enable this, Google will display a confirmation warning to make sure you understand the implications. Public means anyone with the link, and in some cases, search engines may be able to see the information you choose to share. Click OK to confirm. After confirming, pay attention to the visibility level associated with public access. You can typically choose between allowing people to see only free, just busy information, or allowing them to see all event details. Free, busy shows when you're occupied without revealing titles, descriptions, or locations. Great for protecting sensitive information while still sharing availability. Showing all details exposes full event content, which is helpful for public schedules but should be used carefully. A few best practices can help you stay in control. Only make a calendar public if its contents are meant for broad viewing. For personal calendars, consider keeping them private and sharing only with specific people instead. If you work in an organization, you may also see options limited to your domain, which can be a safer middle ground. And remember, you can return to this settings page anytime to adjust or turn off public access. That's it. You've successfully navigated to your calendar settings, reviewed access permissions for events, enabled public visibility if needed, and confirmed your choice.